What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Basketball Wives, Season 12, Episode 7. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, y'all. What is going on? What's going on? So I just want you guys to know, before we go ahead and get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that I am so happy right now. I am so happy. I am 100% happy at this moment. You want to know why? Because the official announcement of the Boy Is Mine tour with Brandy and Monica with special guests Kelly Rowland, Money Long, and the American Idol boy then came out today. And y'all got to understand, I am so excited about this. I am so excited about this. Y'all know that I am a lover of all things music. And whenever an announcement like this comes out, it really puts a smile on my face. I cannot wait to go to this concert. I cannot wait. Me and the Chasing panel, we were just in our group message earlier, just a minute ago. We were all talking about going to the concert because either way, I was going to go with or without them. Y'all already know I go to a concert by my damn self, okay? But they all want to go. Like Jeremy said, we should all go as a group. And Carl and, Tremel and everybody, they was like, yeah, we should go. So we're all planning on going to the Atlanta show, which will be on Halloween. So I am very, 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 very excited about this concert. Y'all gotta understand me when I say this is something that I've always wanted to see. I love Brandy and Monica. Okay. I love me some Brandy and Monica. I love them. And this is like my childhood, literally all over again. This is like my childhood all over again. Like Miss Thing came out in 95 when I was in the first grade, and Brandy's first album came out when I was in kindergarten. And I remember being this little kid singing these records when they come on the radio, and me being a teenager when So Gone came out, and just going back and revisiting those albums once again as a teenager versus being a little kid who didn't really know no better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing. So yes, you guys will get a whole recap of this tour like I did when I went to the Queens of R&B tour last year. Y'all know y'all got a whole recap of that and things of that nature. So that's probably what I'm going to start doing, especially with me, going into like the music stuff that I'm about to start really doing for real, for real. I'm like, when I go to concerts and stuff, I'll probably come and give you guys like a concert review, because I don't really know if people do that a lot. So I'm probably going to give you guys like a concert review of every concert that I attend, because I'm in Atlanta. I live in Atlanta now, so concerts come here all the time. So I really just go to the concerts of people that I really want to see. And everybody knows that Brandy and Monica are two people that I definitely want to see. So I cannot wait for this concert. The tickets go on sale Friday. They better be ready, because I'm going to be ready to buy my ticket on Friday. Okay. And I'm already going to the Keisha Cole concert. Okay. I already going to the Keisha Cole concert next month. So yes. Just bullshit. Just know that. So I'm very excited about this concert. I don't know if y'all heard me. I don't know if y'all get me. But excuse me. But I am very excited about this concert. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay. So yes. Also, one more thing that I need to tell you guys about before we do anything is today, me and my two best friends, me and my ratchet ass friends, honey, we're going live today at 8 o'clock tonight. And we'll be talking about the 90s boy bands, the R&B boy bands of the 90s. And it will be featuring myself and giving you the real tea, as well as Josiah's World TV. We'll be talking about the boy bands of the 90s. We'll be getting into their catalogs. We'll talk about who we liked the best, who we didn't like, all those things tonight at 8. So be on the lookout for that. I got to work on that video after this. And y'all probably get another live in between that video. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout for that tonight. So with that being said, y'all, that's pretty much all that we got. So we 5 minutes in. So let's go ahead and get into the Basketball Wives, y'all. Now, I feel like this season just started and we're already 7 weeks into this season. This season is going by very fast, but it's really starting to pick up now. And of course, Of course, it is picking up because of Jackie Christie. Okay, that's why it's picking up. Okay, make sure you guys are sharing this video, of course. And if you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe to my platform and all those good things. And guess what, y'all? We are 13 subscribers away for 57K. We're 13 away. Like I said, I'm hoping that we can hit 57K before this month is over. So we're already 13 away from 57K. So go ahead and subscribe, y'all. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get into this video, y'all. So hold on, there you go. So Evelyn tells Shanice, her daughter, about Jackie not defending Chantel. Here's my thing. I'm very much so over Evelyn because I see exactly what the fuck she doing. I don't know if y'all see the same thing that I see, but I see exactly what the fuck Evelyn is doing. Evelyn is very manipulative. Evelyn is very sneaky. And she think that she's a slicker can of oil, and she really not. I see exactly what the fuck she doing in the plays that she running. You trying to use Jackie once again for a storyline, and you're doing it using her daughter. You're using her daughter as a ploy to have a storyline. The same way you're using Jennifer as a ploy for a storyline because you ain't got nothing else really going on right now. That's what's really going on here. You ain't got nothing going on. So because you ain't got nothing going on, you got to use other folks as a way to have a storyline. So here you are again doing that Takari shit once again, putting your 2 cents in on Jackie's relationship with Chantel. Now, let's be clear here. Ain't nobody saying that Jackie ain't no terrible mama, and ain't nobody saying we don't believe nothing that Chantel or Takari says. Because not one time, not like, because I've said this multiple times, I definitely believe everything that they say. Jackie do give wicked mama to you, she do. But this really ain't got nothing to do with Evelyn or anybody else on this damn show. It ain't got nothing to do with them. So I don't know why everybody feels like it's okay to constantly talk about Jackie in a relationship that she got with her fucking kids. Whether or not their relationship is good or not, it really ain't got nothing to do with none of them. So I'm gonna need for them to just shut the hell up and just realize that. And Jackie, you a fucking fool too, because you keep on trying to be cool with Evelyn, taking Evelyn back, being cool with her, not really realizing that she really don't see it for you. She show you that she don't see it for you all the motherfucking time. She show you that all the time that she really don't see it for you. I'll be glad when you fucking realize that that woman don't see it for you. Whenever she get the chance, she gonna always stick it to you. And what's so crazy is that she's sitting up here talking to her daughter about Jackie's daughter. But yet if Jackie said anything about Shanice and the shit that she got going on, Evelyn in that vein will lose their motherfucking mind. So I'm over Evelyn. I'm letting y'all know that. I've been over Evelyn for a long time, and y'all know I ain't never liked Evelyn at all. But I'm just tired of them always taking the opportunity to go at Jackie when it comes down to her kids. Because I don't know if I'm watching the same show as everybody else, but when it comes down to Jackie and Brandy, I don't see nothing that they did wrong. What exactly did they do wrong for everybody to be now coming? Because they were all coming at Brandy except Jackie. And now they're all coming at Jackie except Brandy and Jennifer. So it's like, what exactly did they do that was so fucked up for y'all to be like driving this damn hate train the way y'all driving it? You know what I mean? It's like Chantel came on this show with a plan to expose her damn mama. That's exactly what she did. And I ain't fucking with that. And y'all can sit up here and talk about Jackie being a bad mama all the fuck you want to. She could be a bad mama all day. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, Chantel is doing too much, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is she, why the fuck is she even here? She act like she don't want to be here anyway. Do you need to check that bad? Anyway, we go over here to Brittany, and she's talking to her uncle about her issues with Jackie. And she's basically stating that she doesn't understand why Jackie did what she did to her, and she's over Jackie, and she don't think that she can get past it with Jackie, and she feel like Jackie disrespected her. Brittany, you don't see where you went wrong. You hopped into a situation that had nothing to do with you. It was between a mother and a damn daughter, and you're jumping into the situation, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. Why is it? I don't give a fuck if it's happening in front of y'all or not. If it's if anytime you're in a situation and a family fighting, you need to get your ass up and leave. Okay, get your ass up and leave. That's what I always been taught. If you at somebody's house in a family fight, you get up and go. Okay. Because you don't want no parts of it. And I understand that you got mommy issues, and I understand that there are certain things that may trigger you. I mean, I'm a person that has triggers and things like that, but I'm not gonna get involved in some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, who said that you needed to be Captain Save a Hoe for Chantel? Because the thing about it is, Jackie didn't do shit wrong. I'm trying to understand what the did Jackie do that was wrong? She didn't do anything wrong here. Chantel put a boundary there. She told Jackie that she can fight her own damn battles. So if that's the damn case, why isn't she fighting her own battles? And why is she looking for her mama to attack these women on her behalf when that's not what she wanted in the first place? She got to pick a side. Which one is it? Do you want me to be your mama and take up for you? Or do you want me to let you be the grown ass woman with 2 kids that you are and let you handle your own shit? Which one is it, Chantel? Because again, I'm trying to understand what exactly did Jackie do that was wrong here? What did Jackie do that was wrong? Jackie didn't do nothing wrong. You are in your 30s with 2 children and a husband, and when things go wrong, you looking for your mama to chase after these women? You looking for your daddy to jump in? If that's the case, you should have set this one out and not been on this damn show. Seriously. You don't get to set a boundary and then beg for the person that you set the boundary with to cross it. That don't make sense. Make it make the sense. Seriously. I'm over Chantel. And then I cannot believe that there's people out there that actually like her and is actually like defending her in her BS. Like, I'm very surprised that is what's going on here, because like, for real, excuse me. For real, it doesn't really matter what Jackie has done in the past. I don't care. She ain't doing nothing wrong right now. And y'all can miss me with the bullshit. She ain't did nothing wrong. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. She ain't did shit wrong. I don't like how everybody is inserting themselves in this issue. And Brittany got her feelings hurt for inserting herself in something that had absolutely nothing to do with her. So I'm just going to need for her to shut the fuck up and deal. That's what I'm going to need from her. Shut the fuck up and deal. That's what you need to do. Seriously. I'm over it. Moving on. Shout out to the 113 folks up in here. We hit our goal of 100 plus with every live. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, if you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe. We got a goal of 57K and we're 13 subscribers away. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it once more. So Jennifer got the women to come for an IV drip. She invites Jackie and Brandy, and because she really didn't get a chance to get to know Ty and Denise, she asked them to come as well. So Ty and Denise is there. I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck Denise even here. I'm trying to figure out what her purpose is of being on this goddamn show. Why the fuck are you even here? Okay, and I'm really finna drag your ass in just a second. So Brandy said that Jennifer did the right thing by being in her happy space, because when it came down to that Vegas trip, she wasn't in no happy space. And Brandy said, and then Jennifer says that she doesn't understand why Brandy was being attacked when at the end of the day, Brandy went out of her way to make this birthday be special for Evelyn. And then she said, did Evelyn give you a thank you? And then Brandy said, she gave me a thank you, but she was very distant with me. And Jennifer was like, "Well, I hate to say it, but I told you so. I told you how she is." And then that's the thing. I don't even know why the fuck Brandy even thought that she had a friend in Evelyn when Evelyn ain't never really liked her anyway. That's what I'm saying. Brandy, you should know that Evelyn ain't never really liked you anyway. She was the same motherfucker that was trying to block you and your ex-bestie Malaysia from the show. Her and Shawnee did not want you to come on that damn show that season. Now, let's talk about some real shit. Let's have a little history lesson real quick before we continue on, because people seem to forget. So let's have a history lesson with the Basketball Wives historian, if you will, right now. Let's have a history lesson, honey. Okay. Now, you know, during season 4 of Basketball Wives LA, Brandy and Shawnee had a face-off in Puerto Rico where Brandy said, "You are a bitch." And Shawnee said, "Let me put that bitch on for you today. Thank you for your services." So she thanked Brandy for her services, and Brandy got up from the table and walked away. The very next season, Brandy was back again. Shawnee did not want Brandy back on this show, but VH1 did, so they brought her back the next season. Season six is the season where Brandy and Malaysia were not slated to return, okay? But because the sisters, the 3 sisters that they had on the show, Asia Matoy, Melissa Matoy, and Kristen Matoy, those 3 girls, the sisters did not work out. So they had to bring back Brandy and Malaysia because they could not get an episode out of the stuff that they had already filmed. The shit was boring, so they brought Brandy and Malaysia back. However, Shawnee didn't want neither one of them back. So it had gotten to the point to where Shawnee was like, the only way that we could keep Brandy off this show, because they allowed Malaysia to stay. But when it came down to Brandy, they really did not want her there. Shawnee got Evelyn and Tammy to not film with Brandy. That's what happened. So she had to use that whole substance issue and have Tammy come to Malaysia and say, "I just really don't want to be around Brandy." That was her way of saying, we don't want to film with her. So yeah, Shawnee used Tammy and Evelyn to not film with Brandy, so Brandy could not be on the show. And by the reunion, Brandy didn't even come. Although she was invited, she didn't come to the reunion. So Brandy was benched from season 7, 8, 9, and she came back in season 10. That's what happened. So Evelyn never liked Brandy. Evelyn never wanted Brandy nor Malaysia around. That's why I was so mad at Malaysia when she started getting close to Evelyn, the same one that tried to keep her ass off the show. That's why I was so fucking mad with Malaysia, because I'm like, how you clicking up with the same girls that didn't want you to get a check? So that's what I'm saying. Brandy, you a fool. Mm-mm. That lady never liked you. She never wanted you around. And that's just being 100. Jennifer thinks that Evelyn switched up because Shawnee was there. And Brandy says that she needs to have a conversation with Evelyn. Jennifer, right? She already knows what is given. She knows that Evelyn puts on shows for Shawnee. I guarantee you that is the main reason why that was the hold on, y'all, wait a minute. But Tammy said that she was told that Brandy told Duffy not to be a punk, and that was the reason Tammy said. Tammy lied. I don't know why y'all be taking Tammy word for bond all the time. Tammy ain't no saint. She was up Shawnee them ass. She had no real problem with Brandy. She used that so Brandy could not film. Y'all got to read between the lines. The person that Shawnee told Tammy to use that, because if you look at one of these older interviews that Tammy did, she said that we had a good cast with Brandy, Malaysia. We had these certain people on here, and then they brought Evelyn back and ruined everything. She even said that she had a good cast with Brandy being on the show. That's how I knew that Shawnee had something to do with that. Shawnee is the reason why Tammy used that. She used Tammy to go to Malaysia and say, "I don't want to be around Brandy because Brandy said that." That was a stupid ass reason to not have that girl around. She only did that because Shawnee didn't want her on the show. That's really what it came down to. She did that on account of Shawnee. But anyway, y'all gonna stop listening to Tammy now, because Tammy was right all with the bullshit that Shawnee then was on when it benefited her. I'm just telling y'all. But when it come down to Jennifer saying that Evelyn switched up because of Shawnee, I definitely feel like that's what Evelyn does. I always say that Evelyn definitely switches up when Shawnee is around, and definitely she puts on airs and shows for Shawnee because she knows that Shawnee writes the chicks, and she gonna always be protected because of Shawnee. So she gonna always, eat crow and put on a clown costume to satisfy Shawnee. Then Jackie arrives, and Jennifer says that she felt compassion for Brittany because they both don't have their mothers in a different way. Jennifer's mom passed. Brittany's mom and her don't have a relationship. So she kind of understood why Brittany was kind of triggered and stuff like that. So then Denise says, can we address the elephant in the room? And I'm looking at Denise like, what elephant, girl? Because you barely have anything to say. So what elephant are you fucking talking about? What elephant are we even discussing right now? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So then Jackie was like, what elephant? And then she was talking about how you came at Brittany. And then Jackie says that she doesn't give a fuck about Brittany. She doesn't give a fuck about how Brittany feels because Brittany jumped into the situation with her and her family. So therefore, she could care less about how Brittany feels about shit. And she's not apologizing for nothing because she don't think that she did anything wrong in that moment. I don't think that Jackie did anything wrong in that moment either, honestly. I don't think she did either. Brittany was sitting up here talking about it ain't gonna be no more hands in my face. That's a threat. So what the fuck you mean it ain't gonna be no more hands in your face? What you trying to say? If there's more hands in your face, you gonna whoop my ass or something? Is that what you trying to tell me? Girl, please. That's a threat. So I don't even understand why the fuck Brittany want to act like, she was this and that and she ain't do nothing wrong. Like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you sat up here and you involved yourself in something that had nothing to do with you. Like what are you talking about? Like, these are the things that I don't understand about these girls on this show. Like, they love to sit here and play victim and act like Jackie is the big bad wolf, but don't realize that they started with that woman first. Brittany started with Jackie first, and Brittany was trying to start with Brandy. But see, the thing about Brandy is Brandy was unbothered by both Chantel and motherfucking Brittany for most of the time they were sitting there. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about Brittany either, and I definitely don't give a fuck about Denise. Denise, why the fuck are you here? Why the fuck you think we care about you? Why the fuck you think we care about anything that you got to say? And why the fuck are you running your goddamn mouth? Shut the fuck up, Denise. Because we really didn't ask for you. We didn't ask for you. And furthermore, what it looks like to me is that you and goddamn Brittany is trying to be a fake SWV in this bitch. You, Brittany, and Denise, all y'all trying to be a goddamn fake ass SWV in this bitch and try to act like y'all own, and y'all ain't own a damn thing but some bullshit. I'm really gonna need for y'all to sit y'all ass down and really figure out what the fuck y'all gonna do, because y'all ain't giving shit, y'all not doing shit, and I'm just gonna need for y'all to realize that, because it's like, girl, who the fuck are y'all to be trying to tell somebody what the fuck they need to do? Denise, you were sitting there, you know that Brittany jumped into this situation when it didn't have nothing to do with her. Why is she talking? Why is she here? We don't need your fake Muslim ass on this fucking show, Brittany and Denise. We don't need your quiet as a church mouse ass on this damn show trying to speak up for Brittany and her job. We don't need that. Sit your stupid ass down. I'm trying to understand why the fuck you think we care about what you talking about. Because I'm trying to find a fuck to give. And I really feel like I don't have any more. So I got to go to Walmart and buy some more fucks to give. Because I don't have any more. Shut the fuck up, Denise. Ooh, I don't like that girl. Ooh. God. Anyway, moving on. So Evelyn, Ming, Brittany, and Chantel, they meet up. And Evelyn says, I'm just going to tell y'all, the whole thing with Jackie is disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting. The same way that you hopping your ignorant self in this situation that ain't got a damn thing to do with you, that is also disgusting, Evelyn. But I'm sure you don't think it's disgusting because it's you that's doing it. See, you don't never think what you do is disgusting. You can always call out when somebody else is doing disgusting shit, but you don't say nothing about what the fuck you doing. You don't never talk about what the fuck you do. You don't feel like what you doing is disgusting. But that's very disgusting. Brittany says that she would never respect Jackie. I don't think Jackie needs your respect. And I don't think she gives a fuck about whether or not you respect her or not. Honestly. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't understand. I just don't understand why all this is actually going on. Like it's just fucking crazy to me. Like they kill me with the bullshit. Like get the fuck out of here. I'm talking about something disgusting. And then Brittany talking about she don't respect Jackie. We don't respect you or your hijab. Your fake ass, being a fake ass Muslim and all this other shit. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about none of that. That's what you fail to realize. But anyway, Chantel arrives, and then Chantel says that Jackie is creating competition with her when it comes to her father. So now we're seeing a mother and daughter competing for the love of Doug Christie. She says she's tired of extending grace and understanding, and at this particular moment, she doesn't want Jackie around her or her children. She doesn't want Jackie's toxic energy to be around her kids. So I'm gonna take off my Chantel hater glasses right now and just be real. Like I said, am I surprised that Jackie was not the best mom to Chantel? Absolutely not. I don't think that Chantel is lying about that at all. I've always said that. But at the same time, though, I do think that there has to be some accountability taken when it comes down to Jackie. Both of your kids, both of your daughters, however, because the son don't never be around, both of your daughters are saying that this is what it is, right? To the point to where your oldest daughter don't fuck with you. Chantel barely fucks with you. And it's to the point where she don't want her kids to be around you and all that other stuff. So there got to be something there, and y'all need to go to therapy, and y'all need to either go to therapy and try to work that out or go no contact. Like that's the only thing that I can say about it, because the problem that I got with this whole thing is that you don't like your mother. You're on the show with your mama. You don't fuck with your mama like that. And you make it clear that you got boundaries with your mama and all that. And you want to be in the same space as your mom. But then you get mad when your mom try to respect your boundaries. And now we're talking about the trauma that you received as a kid. And one thing about it, I'm never going to deny nobody's trauma, because I talk about my trauma all the time on this platform. So I'm not here to downgrade nobody else's trauma at all. I think that Chantel is crying out for a little bit of help and crying out for a better relationship with her mom. But you got to come to a realization that these relationships, these broken relationships that some of us may have with some family members will never be fixed. That's just something that a lot of us have to come to terms with. We ain't gonna never be, the Braxtons or the Cosbys or anything like that. We ain't gonna never be that or nothing like that. We ain't gonna never do that. So, sometimes we just have to think about it like that and just say that that's my mama, but I don't think she need to be in my life like that. I'm gonna have to love you from a distance. That's just what it is. But I don't know, but I feel like at the same time, why we are on Basketball Wives talking about this. I don't know. I don't know what could work out, because if they wanted their relationship to improve, them going on this reality show was not the way to go. It was not the way to go. In the least bit. It wasn't the way to go. Let's see. So we go back to the IV drip, and Denise asked Jackie, has she talked to Chantel? Jackie says she hasn't talked to Chantel. And then Denise was like, yeah, because I heard she blocked you. Okay, so if you knew that Chantel blocked Jackie, why the fuck did you ask her if she talked to her? Denise, shut the fuck up. Y'all, when I tell y'all I don't like that little girl, I don't like that little girl. I don't like that little girl. Denise need to shut the fuck up. I promise y'all she do. She doing way too much. She's getting way too involved in somebody else's life and in somebody else's business. I'm really gonna need for her to really find her some business and a place to just lay her head on somebody else's pillow, and don't lay your head on this one, because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Like, why the fuck do you feel like you got to do all this? You got to be an ass and all this other bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, girl, what are you doing? But okay, girl, it's whatever. Let's see. So when she said that, Ty was like, well, that's not good. Denise says, it's fucked up. So when Denise said it's fucked up, I'm laying in my bed like, oh, she really true to it. Okay. So that's when Jackie said, I'm not justifying nothing to you or anybody else. You need to leave me and my family out of it, and Denise need to get the fuck out of my face. And I was like, Denise, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. It's best that you leave that shit alone. It's really best that you leave that shit alone, for real. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Stay out of it, Denise. I don't know why you're so bothered and so pressed by this situation in regards to Jackie and Brittany. You don't know Brittany like that? You don't know Brittany nor Chantel like that? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, that's the part I don't understand with this little trio. You motherfuckers don't know each other like that. So why are y'all why are y'all doing the most? But Chantel wants Jackie to crucify Brandy, but you're not crucifying Brittany nor Denise for speaking on your mama. Anyway, so Jennifer meets up with Brittany. She says that her and Brittany never got the chance to really know each other when they were first together in the group. They start discussing their relationships with their moms. Brittany talks about having a toxic mom and how it's affected her in her past. Jennifer says, why can't you forgive Jackie? Brittany says that Jackie reminds her of her mom, so I get the trigger. Brittany says that she did nothing wrong and that she feels like Jackie should be ashamed of herself and all this other stuff. Brittany, okay, I get that you see your mama in Jackie. I get that. And I can see why that's a trigger for you. But stop getting in front of this camera acting like you did nothing wrong, and stop acting like you did not help escalate that situation. That lady did not want to talk to y'all about her daughter. She wanted to have that conversation with her daughter outside of y'all, because she already knew that all of y'all are going to put y'all 2 cents in this shit and make it way worse off than what it already is. That's why she didn't want to have that conversation with y'all. So I don't understand why you don't understand why you play a part in it. You talking about you don't know what you don't think you did anything wrong. Girl, yes you did. You jumped in this, you hopped in the conversation, you had so much to say, and then Jackie kept trying to shut it down. You wouldn't shut the fuck up. You made a threat, and that's why Jackie jumped across that couch on your ass, and you were screaming to the top of your damn lungs at her like you was really about that life, and I really don't believe that you are. I'm gonna need for you to shut the fuck up. Honestly, truly, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Because y'all are really trying to make Jackie and Brandy be the villains of this show, but without saying anything, tell us that Jackie and Brandy is carrying this show on their back. Let us know that, because y'all making this show all about them. Y'all blaming them for shit that ain't even their fault. That's what I know, and that's what I see. So the wildfires are going on. Chantel's husband's games are canceled, so they're in the hotel room looking at coverage of the fires. Brandy is afraid. Jason says that she needs to come home and all those things, right? So Evelyn and Brandy meet up. They come together because they want to do some type of charity for the victims of the wildfires. Evelyn feels that it would be best that Chantel never speaks to Jackie again. It's none of your business. Why are you talking? Once again, it's none of your business. So I'm trying to understand, why do you feel like it's okay for you to say whatever the fuck you want to say? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why do you think that's okay? It's not. Why do you keep on saying shit about this woman's relationship with her daughter? I'm just, I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I'm really not trying to. But those are the questions that I kept asking myself as I laid there and watched this show. I'm like, why are they constantly pushing this narrative? Like, they're gonna keep on keeping on until Jackie goes the fuck off on their ass, and then when she do, they're gonna make it like she was in the wrong and she's not in the wrong for a motherfucking thing. They are for constantly pushing this. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, Evelyn ain't got shit else to do. That's why she keeps on talking about it. Evelyn came on this show knowing that she ain't got nothing to talk about, right? So she says, I'm going to talk about Jennifer the whole season. But when this Jackie and Chantel shit happened, okay, I'm going to insert myself in this because I ain't got nothing to talk about. Girl, bye. Shout out to Unique to you 05 for the $5 super chat. I remember when Evelyn told Kristen to never talk to Cece again. She ruined that family and she's trying to ruin Jackie's family. Exactly. It's killing me. It's killing me that Evelyn is really inserting herself in this. And I get it. You're on a reality show. You got to get your camera time. You can't just sit there and not talk about nothing. So you got to insert yourself somewhere, some way. But girl, the fuck out of here. Brandy says that she didn't have a fun time with Evelyn. Evelyn wonders why. So then that's when she says, well, I feel like you put me in a sticky situation with Shawnee, saying that I put my hands in her face when I really didn't put my hands in her face. And when they showed the flashbacks, she really didn't put her hands in her face. She wasn't even aggressive when she said it. So then that's when Evelyn said, I don't think you realize that you come off stank. And then I'm like, that's mighty funny that your ass is saying that somebody else comes off stank when that's what you've given since you've been on this motherfucking show. Stank ass energy. So it's okay for you to be stank, but it's not okay for Brandy to be stank. And my thing is this, y'all were going at that girl all damn trip. So if she was just a tad bit stank, what the fuck are you talking about? If she was a tad bit stank, what are you talking about? My attitude would have been bad too if all y'all was coming at me crazy. Yeah, I would have had a stank ass attitude as well. But see, you forget about the way you act. You the last person to talk about anybody's attitude. I promise you are. I promise you are. You're the last person that need to talk about anybody and their attitude. Let's continue. So then, um, Brandy said, Evelyn, you had an issue with everybody that went to the wedding. Evelyn claims that she didn't give a fuck. Yes, you did. You had something to say about everybody that went to Jennifer's wedding. You felt like everybody that went to the wedding were traitors. So then Evelyn says that Brandy has been hanging from Jennifer's titties since she got back to LA. My thing is that you're mad at her for still being cool with Jennifer. So you would rather Brandy to be hanging off of your titty versus Jennifer's titty. Okay, Evelyn, the fuck out my face. Brandy says that she felt that Evelyn showed her no appreciation. Evelyn said that she's standing here trying to figure out how many fucks to give because she doesn't give any. And then Brandy called out Evelyn's delusion. Honestly, I was fine with the way that Brandy handled that situation because at the end of the day, Brandy, Evelyn is not your friend. She ain't never been your friend. She ain't never gonna be your friend. That's something that all y'all need to realize and just accept. That lady don't fuck with y'all like that. She ain't never liked none of y'all like that. Shawnee not on the show. So she gotta be around y'all, but she don't really like you like that. The fact that she dismissed you like that shows you exactly how she feels about you. Evelyn don't give a fuck about you, Brandy. She don't. So after this, I won't even be trying to be cool with that. With oh, I almost called out her name. I won't even be trying to be cool with her ass anymore. The way she tried to play you just then. And the thing is, Brandy didn't say anything wrong. All she did was tell the fucking truth on your ass. But that's what happens with y'all. Y'all can dish it out, but you can't take it. So y'all think that y'all be telling the truth on other people, but y'all don't like it when somebody tell the truth on y'all. And that's the thing that I've always hated about this show. It's always been a one-sided ass thing. Y'all can sit up here and play these foolish ass games with people and everybody else, but in the same breath, y'all don't want nobody to do it with you. Brandy told the truth on you motherfuckers and y'all, and you can't motherfucking handle it, Evelyn. You talking about she got a stank attitude, but you was just giving stank, but she was standing there trying to have a grown woman's conversation with you, and you dismissed her like she was a fucking child. Evelyn, get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here. So then Brittany tells Denise that her feelings are hurt by Jackie. We don't give a fuck. Jackie, Jennifer, and Brandy, they go out. Jackie says that she's still not talking to Chantel. And then Brandy arrives. Brandy says that me and Jason are on better terms because we're family, but that's about it. Um, Jennifer's act Brandy asks Jennifer, is she rude? Jennifer says, I don't think you're rude. I think you're direct. You're not really rude. Then Brandy says, when people don't align with Evelyn and what she wants, she don't fuck with you. And it's the truth. Whenever you don't align with her way of thinking, she don't really want to rock with you like that. She wants minions and yes men, and that's how it's always been. That's why this show it starts off really good and then it turns out to be really bad because we got a whole bunch of women that don't have a mind of their own because there's certain women on this show that won't allow these girls to have minds of their own because they want a bunch of people to follow behind them. For real. Hold on, y'all. But anyway, so that's what I think. No, fuck Evelyn. Like Evelyn is just full of trash. She's always been full of trash. Let me see. Thank you for the super chat again. Evelyn is trying to get LaQuisha and Kristen back on the show as she was commenting on their IG account. She wants her most loyal minions back. She do. She do. And then by that point, I ain't gonna want to watch this shit no more because ain't nobody got time for y'all doing all that. Jackie says that Evelyn invited everyone to a charity event. Brandy says she's doing her own thing and she's not going. I don't blame her. Jackie says that she can put things to a side because it's all about charity, but she's not apologizing to Brittany. I agree with two things. It's about charity, so I can put my shit aside and be cordial, but I'm not apologizing to Brittany because I didn't do shit wrong. So therefore, yeah. But I don't blame Brandy for not going. I wouldn't go either. After the way that Evelyn tried to play her in that fucking store, I wouldn't go either. Like, fuck Evelyn and whatever charity she's trying to do. Sorry. So now we get to Evelyn, Chantel, and Shanice. Evelyn invites Chantel over to the house. Shanice brings her, Chantel brings her baby. Evelyn says that she invited Jackie to the event, and Evelyn says it's going to be difficult for her to be friends with Jackie because she's becoming close with Chantel. But that's what you want. You know it was going to be difficult because you keep on inserting yourself in the business. But you know what the fuck you doing, Evelyn. Stop acting like you don't know. Chantel says that she's not going. She's just not in the right place to be in the same room with Jackie at this moment. And Chantel is worried for Brittany. You should be. Evelyn's event comes along, and Brittany is shocked that that Jackie is coming. Jackie arrives, and Jackie asks about Chantel, and Evelyn says that Chantel says that she's not coming. Jackie feels that Jennifer could have been invited, despite the fact that her and Evelyn are going through their things. She could have still invited Jennifer to the situation. They talked to a wildfire victim. She gives her her insight on everything that went down. She said the wildfires went from her house to her mama's house to her two sisters' house. So all of them lost their homes in the wildfire. And I think that losing everything you own and got to a fire is probably the worst thing in the world. I remember when we lost our home to a fire when I was like 11 years old. I was like, 10 years old. I was like a week shy from my 11th birthday, and we lost everything except for the clothes on our back. So to see that stuff right there, that's a trigger. Seeing all that fire and all these homes getting blown up by fire and stuff like that, and all these people losing everything that they had, that is probably the most devastating thing you could ever go through. Ty is glad that Jackie came. Jackie says that she doesn't really feel like she doesn't have much bad vibes with Brittany, but it's more so with Denise. Jackie then decides to leave. Evelyn says that she could have stayed longer. Ty thinks that conversation should be had, and she starts to defend Jackie in a way because Ty feels like at the end of the day, they were talking shit about Jackie. She still showed up, but they even mad because she showed up and she didn't stay long enough for their liking. So it's like, what can she do? Evelyn feels that Jackie has caused pain in Chantel's life. If she caused pain in Chantel's life, that's something that Jackie got to work through. It ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with you. Why are you still talking? Why are you still talking, Evelyn? Why are you still talking? For real. Brittany says that she still feels violated. Girl, fuck you. Fuck you and your violation. No one gives a fuck about how you feel. No one cares. I promise you. When I tell y'all, for the remaining time of me reviewing this show, because I'm not going to stop reviewing it, I just want y'all to know that if you like Brittany, if you like Evelyn, if you like Chantel, if you like Denise, and if you like Ming, well, I ain't going to say nothing about Ming, although she irked me at the beginning. But if you like them first four I called out, Chantel, Brittany, Evelyn, and Denise, fuck you. I'm just telling you now. Only because of the fact that I don't see it for them and they're going to get dragged. Every chance I get, they're going to get dragged. So if you don't like it, this ain't for you. I'm just saying. Because I'm sick of them. Team Jackie, Team Brandy. And hate to say it, but Team Jen. How about it? Team Jen. Just saying. I'm on them, y'all. But anyway, that is it. That is all that I got. We had over 200 people up in here, and I appreciate you guys for watching and all those things. Be on the lookout to see me, T, and JoJo at 8 o'clock for our 90s boy band video, our live later on. It's going to be very funny and amazing, and I'm going to test their music knowledge and see what they know. Okay. With that being said, y'all, I am out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
On some whole shit. What happened to the Zeus fame? Then Bobby made you change your name. For a show, still searching for a ring. Pray these hoes find better days. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody, nobody. Nigga never was a real one. Copping please, spreading lies, what you hiding from? All these shows just an extra.
Little dance now, twerking on shit like
bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin. Slapping ass on his dick, cock goblin. Gobble up his dick, bitch a cock goblin. Fuck him in his face, bitch a cock goblin.
attitude bad, but I'm better. Ass poke out just fatter.